What is going on, guys? I am LaserBolt and welcome to another DMC video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Season 3. Season 2 is almost coming to an end as we're getting closer to the month. And with that being said, let's talk about one of the aspects that has us extremely excited for Season 3, and that is faction vendors. Now, what the heck are faction vendors? What does it entail? What do we get? We're going to talk about every single detail, and we're also going to compare it to another game that has a similar system to get a better understanding of what we could expect for Season 3. So if this sounds interesting, a like would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's talk about faction vendors. So as you guys know right now, we have 4 different factions. We have Black Moose, Lotus, Legion, and Crown. These factions are representative of different troops that are found within Al Mazrah, that are found in Ashika Island, and all of these factions have different representation, whether on foot soldiers. Well, what would you say if I told you that each individual faction will have its own individual vendor? Now, each individual faction will have different vendors, and that also means that each faction will have different items to sell. Now, what this means is that you are going to need to decide what faction you want to side with. Depending on the faction that you want to side with, is going to determine what type of rewards you're going to get. Now, of course, as the game progresses, we're going to be able to know exactly which faction is best, which faction is not the best, and which one we recommend. We're just going to have to see what type of rewards each faction does. But how do you get these rewards from these factions? Well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit deeper about that. If you guys ever played Destiny, Destiny has a very similar system as well. There's different vendors that are available that are based off of different factions as well. And this is going to work very similar. I believe that each faction will have a specific location in Al Mazrah that you're going to be able to go to and access some sort of supply crate or some sort of vending machine. And within this vending machine or vendor, he's going to have specific dialogue for you, letting you guys know exactly what's for sale. Now, I personally believe, and based on the information we got, is that when we go to this specific vendor will not have the whole array of items available for us. Now, what he's going to have is he's going to have bounties that we're going to need to do in order to level up the reputation. Now, the higher the reputation goes, the better rewards we're going to be able to get. Now, right now, I don't know exactly what the reputation is based on each individual vendor or how high it goes, but I do know that each particular vendor will have specific loot for each different station that they're selling items in. Now, in order for us to access all these items, we're going to need to increase the reputation for that specific vendor to be able to access these items. Now, in addition to that, there is a leak that has been saying that when you build a reputation for that particular faction, some of the NPCs or some of the AI are going to become your allies. So, for example, let's say you're going to a place where the Crown faction is extremely heavily on foot. You might be able to go into that area and they'll be like, oh, wait, we know that guy. That guy's a friendly. So they'll let you guys slide in through that area without you taking any additional damage. Could be very strategic because if you're playing as a solo and you have a certain reputation very high on a specific faction, you could easily head over to like the base of operation for that specific faction, head in there, and you will be saved. You won't have to worry about the bots, but the enemy team that's chasing you, if they are not the reputation of that particular faction, they will get fired upon or shot upon. It sounds very interesting. It sounds like a very interesting mechanic to have specifically for solo players. This might give it a very huge incentive where you could kind of turn the bots in your favor. So when you're fighting the enemy team, you will be able to have a big advantage. Now, in addition to that, what I mentioned earlier, each faction will have its own individual contracts. Now, we don't know the specific gist of the contract is, if it's maybe like go do a hunt squad, or very similar to what we have within the missions right now with the factions. But I believe the bounties or the options that we have are probably going to be like, do 3 supply crates or do 3 saves, go kill it, do 3 hunt squads, something like that, where every time we complete the objective, that faction level will be increased. Now, talking about that, it's going to be a very interesting take because if you theoretically run with a specific group of teammates, you could kind of sort of make it where one teammate levels up one faction, the other teammate levels up another faction, the other teammate levels up another faction. So that particular character or that particular player could go to a specific area without getting shot, even though his teammates will probably get shot. I am really excited to see what faction has the best loot. But as of right now, we were going to have to wait to find out and see who has that. But I want to know from you guys, who do you think is going to be the faction that has the most kind of allegiance to out of all the factions? Who do you side with the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to let the rest of this solo gameplay play out, guys. Now, this gameplay got extremely sweaty because some team decided to push me and I had to teach them a lesson. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you check that out. But let me know, guys, what faction are you guys picking in the comment section down below. Now, also, guys, don't forget we stream every single day on YouTube, helping you guys complete your missions or just having a cool place to chat and vibe. Make sure you stop by our stream. We stream here on YouTube, so make sure you guys check the link down below. Or we're probably live right now, so stop by and hang out and check us out. If for some reason you're not getting YouTube notifications when we go live, follow us on Twitter. Follow us also on our Discord server or on Twitch, and you will get notified when we go live. So don't forget, guys, for more help, not only on the raids, DMZ, or anything like that, make sure you guys hit us with that follow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, bet.
Here.
All right. I'm going to send you guys a friend request.
I just invited you to the squad.
I'm sending you guys a friend request. Doesn't have to be this way. I have to let the bots shoot them. If I know where the bots are shooting, I know where they're at. Bots, calm down. I know. The bots, calm down, bots. Oh. I hear him. I told you it didn't have to be this way.
Times. We just invited you 3 times.
I'm gonna send you an invite again. I'm sending you invites, so it doesn't have to be this way. Doesn't have to be this way.
I'm playing.
It doesn't have to be this way. I told you, man. You guys should have not pushed me.
Bro, you did.
Dude, I am live streaming right now. I didn't get absolutely not even one single invite. Bro, go back to the lobby. Next time, don't push people.
Yeah.
Next time, don't push people. Don't push people, because that's what happens. You push, I teach. My boy, man, get out of here, man. Go back to the lobby. Come on now. Another bot's gonna get me. I need a armor box. I need to loot them because I need an armor box. I don't know how many times I downed those. I don't even know why they pushed me. They should have just exfilled. I have no idea why they pushed me. They push, I teach. That's how it is. I don't think there's another team here, so I think it's just me. Oh, no, actually, there's another team exfilling over there. That's how we do it, boys. That's how you solo. I'm telling you, man, solo's so much easier. You just gotta win your ones. Actually, your threes.